Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, well, TGIF and happy Friday, everybody. Here we go now, coasting right on into the weekend. And I tell you what, your weekend forecast is looking good. I've got a lot of bright sunshine on the way. But before we get there, well, we are dealing with some rain today. It's good rain. We need some rain. And again, this is a pretty good old-fashioned soaker. Now, it's not going to rain all day as we look at our timeline here. And this is specifically for the Metroplex. Through about early afternoon, rain probabilities remain relatively high. But again, in time for the evening commute, in time for the all-important Friday evening, we basically taper off rain chances, then simply put through the weekend. It's going to be a dry weekend, but we may have more rain chances showing back up just in time for Christmas. Again, we'll talk about that coming up as well. Otherwise, again, you can really just see the shield of rain, right? Basically up and down the Interstate 35 corridor. This is going to be moving from west to east, again, as we go through the morning into the afternoon. And again, it all has to do with the big upper level storm system. In fact, you can see the comma feature. Can you see that? The comma feature here. And anytime you're dealing with the comma feature, whether it's rain, whether it's storms, whether it's snow, you know you have a big area of low pressure. And as it turns out, look at that core. You can see the little donut hole there, big deep area of low pressure. But again, coming off of it, again, you can see kind of that narrow band of white, which is water vapor moving through North Texas. That's a very small area of lift. But again, it's just enough lift to kind of get that narrow area of rain to move through, again, our neck of the woods, right? So it will be in and out fairly quickly. It's not going to be an all-day rain, but we do need some rain. We'll take what we can get. But again, for most folks, it's going to equate to less than 1 inch. Again, more on that coming up. But otherwise, as we go forward in time, especially now even talking about the weekend as well, there goes the storm system. You can see the big dip. As we go through tonight, even as we go through tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be spreading an opportunity of active weather up through parts of the Great Lakes region, Detroit, even down through the Chicagoland area. But more importantly, for us here in North Texas, see this ridging pattern back here to our west? That's going to slowly but surely build in behind that storm system. And again, a ridging pattern for us, especially this time of year, means lots of sunshine. And again, temperatures fairly comfortable as well. Again, if for any reason you're heading to the eastern seaboard this weekend, early next week, that same storm system that's moving through here now currently, look at all the active weather up and down the eastern seaboard going forward in time. Again, even up rather across parts of the Northeast could turn into a fairly major weather player for them. We go into a fairly quiet weather pattern, but again, as we get closer to Christmas, we're going to be watching this storm system. It's cut off from the jet stream. It's going to be a slow mover, and it may give us a multi-day opportunity of, again, some rain and, again, some active weather as we get a little bit closer to Christmas. Right now, it's a warm system, so the opportunity of snow, for those of you who want a white Christmas, is not going to be there. Again, we're talking about rain. We may even be talking about a little bit of thunder with that system. But as we back up in time, as we talk about today, no risk of severe weather. It's mainly just rain moving through. Could there be a clap or two of thunder with the activity? In fact, I think we've heard one at our studios here close to downtown Dallas. Thunder, not impossible, right? But again, nothing severe with the activity. In fact, really not even much in the way of heavy rain. This is kind of just a good old-fashioned, again, soaking rain, exactly what we need, obviously, for our drought criteria. So here's the modeling. Again, you can see as we go through the morning into the afternoon, everything basically pushes off. This would be by around 5 p.m. The evening commute, we're drying everything out. That would be your Friday evening. That would be your Saturday. We're rolling you right on through the weekend. And again, you can see everything for the weekend really turning out just A-OK. Quick look here at some, at least, rainfall projections. Again, a half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch if you're living just right. But again, for most of us, we do remain below 1 inch as this moves on through. So at least today, temperatures really just don't move a whole lot, right? We basically flatline through the 50s. Again, it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be pretty damp. We begin to clear the skies heading into the evening. That would be your Friday evening. Again, temperatures through the 50s. We are completely dry as we go through the evening. And then again, overnight tonight, we'll call it especially chilly out to the west, a few 30s out there, most of us in the 40s. And then as we go through Saturday with bright sunshine as we go through the day, high temperatures mid-upper 50s to right around 60, a fairly comfortable afternoon. So again, you can see lots of sunshine heading into the weekend. We do really begin to rebound the temperatures by Sunday. Take a look at that. And then as we go through next week, relatively quiet until we get very close to the Christmas holiday. And again, like I mentioned, there may be an opportunity of some rain. There may even be an opportunity of a little thunderstorm activity around the area as well. But again, you can see no big blast of cold air over the next 12 days.